Morning students. Today we will discuss lesson 5 of English grammar book class 8, that is verbs infinitives, right? So in this video firstly we will discuss the meaning of verb. Okay, what is verb? So as we already discussed in the previous classes the meaning of verb. So verbs are words that express an action or tell us what a person is, was, does, did or has, have, had, right? So a verb is a word that express an action. ठीक है? For example, he has a new house in Missouri. He has a new house in Missouri, right? So what he has? He has a new house. So here the verb is has, right? And another example we can take, Ruskin Bond is a famous author. So is the verb here, right? So next is transitive verb. Transitive verb takes a direct object to complete its meaning. It means a transitive verb carries an object to complete its meaning and indicates an action which passes over from the doer to an object. For example, I found the necklace, right? So found is transitive verb here and the necklace is direct object. So what is the meaning of direct object? The direct object relates to the verb, right? The direct object relates to the verb directly and is directly affected by it also, right? What is the direct object? Direct object is the relates to the verb and is directly affected by it. Okay? And what is the indirect object here? Because in the next line you will see some transitive verbs take two objects, direct and indirect object. I hope direct object is clear to you. And what is indirect object? Indirect object indicates the person who benefits from the action. ठीक है? Who benefits from the action. Indirect object में person और direct object में verb effect होती है. ठीक है? So transitive verb is that verb which carries an object. ठीक है? After the verb, main verb, there is one object, one or two object, means direct object or two objects. And intransitive verb does not require any object to complete its meaning. ठीक है? To complete its meaning. Intransitive verb क्या होती है? Intransitive verb does not require any object. For example, the dog jumped. The dog jumped. After the verb, main verb, nothing is there. There is not any object after the verb jumped, right? So the verb jumped is the transitive verb. Correct बच्चे? Next है, sometimes an intransitive verb requires a word to make complete sentence. Transitive verb requires a word. Word means कि that is known as complement. The word which is the complement. It is in intransitive verb only, right? Sometimes an intransitive verb requires a word, not object, to make complete sense. This word is known as a complement. So complement means, what is the complement here? Complement means something that completes or makes perfect, right? It can be adjective also. So for example, she danced beautifully. So beautifully is the complement, not an object, right बच्चे? Subhash Chandra Bose was a freedom fighter. So freedom fighter is complement here. My mother cooks the food delicious. ठीक है? The food which my mother cooked, that was delicious. So delicious is the complement here, right? But बच्चे, object complement has been used with a transitive verb and it refers to the object food, right? So next is linking verb. Next topic is linking verbs. What are the linking verbs? Linking verbs are verbs which do not point to an action, but join the subject and subject complement, right? लिंकिंग वर्ब्स क्या होती हैं? जो किसी एक्शन को पॉइंट आउट नहीं करती बट वो ज्वाइन करती हैं, मीन्स लिंक करती हैं द सब्जेक्ट एंड द सब्जेक्ट कॉम्प्लीमेंट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, Zoya looks pretty. So Zoya is subject here, as you know, and looks is the verb. Which verb? That is linking verb, and pretty is the complement. So looks is the linking verb which join the subject Zoya and the subject complement pretty. So this is known as linking verb, right? Next topic is finite and non-finite verbs. ठीक है? Verbs can broadly be divided into finite and non-finite verbs. So what are the finite verbs here? Finite verbs change their forms when there is a change in number or person or time of action. Number of people, bete. When there is a change in number of people, time of action or person. How many person are doing this same work, like singular or plural? Number of persons, first person, second person, third person, and time of action means present tense, past tense or future tense, right? So for example, I sing a song. Next example, she sings a song. ठीक है? I first person, I sing a song, and if we use the singular here, she sings a song. तो सिंगुलर के साथ आपको पता है we use V1 plus S और ES, ठीक है? And he sang a song. Time of action has been changed. So time वहाँ पे present था, यहाँ पे past है. He sang a song. Then we will use second form of verb. So what are the finite verbs? जो कि चेंज हो जाती हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द नंबर ऑफ पर्सन, ठीक है? फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकंड पर्सन और थर्ड पर्सन, नंबर ऑफ पीपल, वेदर दे आर सिंगुलर और प्लूरल, एंड टाइम ऑफ एक्शन कि ये पास्ट टेंस है या प्रेजेंट टेंस, उसके अकॉर्डिंग ये वर्ब जो है वो चेंज हो जाती है. जैसे सिंग, सिंग्स, सैंग, ये अकॉर्डिंगली चेंज हो रही है. सो दिस इज नॉन एज फाइनाइट वर्ब. एंड इन द नॉन फाइनाइट वर्ब इट डज नॉट चेंज, ठीक है? इट डज नॉट चेंज इट्स फॉर्म वट एवर बी द टाइम ऑफ एक्शन, नंबर ऑफ पीपल और द पर्सन डूइंग एन एक्शन. देयर इज नो लिंक, नो चेंज, ठीक है? whether there are singular persons or plural persons, first person, second person or third person, present tense or past tense, it doesn't affect, ठीक है? the non finite verb, the non finite verb will be same. कोई भी condition आ जाए, the non finite verb will be same. For example, she likes baking cakes. Here present tense, I like baking cakes. According to person, first person, I like baking cakes. She liked baking cakes. अब liked क्या है? past tense है, वो दोनों present tense थे, right? So whether the person are changing here, whether the number of people are changing here, whether the past tense is changed here, tense is changed here, the baking verb is non-finite verb which is same in all conditions, In the above example, finite verbs, they change in every condition. Every condition means these three conditions, and non-finite verb do not change, ठीक है? non-finite verbs do not change, ठीक है? its form, baking is same here. Next topic is kinds of non-finite verbs. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs: gerunds, participles and infinitives, right? So gerund and participle, these both we will discuss in next chapter, that is 6th chapter of your book, ठीक है? So today in this video we will discuss the infinitives only. So what are the infinitives? Infinitive is the basic dictionary form of verb. This is the basic form of verb, usually preceded by to. Here we use preposition to, ठीक है? With the main verb, with the verb. basic verb. For example, it is easy to learn Hindi. To learn is the infinitive verb. He wants to buy a new house. To buy क्या है यहाँ पे हमारा infinitive है. The rule of the infinitive is to plus verb. ठीक है. So he wants to buy a new house. To buy is the infinitive. This is an ideal place to party. ठीक है. To party is the infinitive. They wanted to learn English. She wants to learn English. So to learn is the infinitive here. This is very easy topic. Next, use of bare infinitives. ठीक है. What are bare infinitive? The infinitive without to. With to infinitive, without to bare infinitive, right? Or the base form of a verb. For example, let him sit there. Not let him to sit there. To sit nahi, only sit. Let him sit there. So sit is the bare infinitive without to. ठीक है. She made me cry. Not made me to cry. She made me cry only. So the cry is the bare infinitive, right? And I saw her cross the road. I saw her cross the road. So cross is the bare infinitive. Another example we can take, the clown made us laugh. Laugh is the bare infinitive, right? So this was all about our chapter lesson 5, verb infinitives. I hope it is clear to you. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Have a good